Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOC. Alexis Bellino celebrates upcoming wedding to John Jansen with lavish Las Vegas Nearlyweds. Weekend. Real Housewives of Orange County Alexis Belli celebrated her upcoming wedding to John Jansen with a lavish Nearlyweds weekend in Las Vegas. The couple brought RHOC alum Joe De La Rosa, her husband, and McBee Dynasty, Real American Cowboys star Galina Saltkovska, to celebrate alongside them at the Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. Bellino and Jansen stayed in the Spa Villa, a two-story suite with floor-to-ceiling windows, a private outdoor jacuzzi and a soaking tub. After checking in, the group went to have cocktails at Liam's Den and Bubble Bar in the Grand Canal Shops at the Palazzo Hotel. Alongside drinks, they also had his and hers cakes served, made to look like a wedding dress and tuxedo. They then made their way to Fight Club Las Vegas to play some darts and have some more cocktails. The next morning, Saltkovska and Bellino enjoyed a private beauty session inside the Spa Villa. They got their hair and makeup done as they enjoyed some alone time. That afternoon, the group spent time at Cassie Beach Club, a Mediterranean-inspired poolside hotspot at their hotel. The next day, as their fun weekend came to a close, they went to Lucia Mexican Grill to have mimosas and share a final meal. As OK reported, Bellino and Jansen got engaged in August 2024. She took to Instagram at the time to confirm the news, writing she was on cloud 9, celebrating 9 months of love and laughter. "And looking forward to my forever with you," she continued. "Every moment together has been a gift. I am so in love with you and the beautiful life we're building together. And the answer is 1,000% yes." Prior to their engagement, the pair had been dating since December 2023. "It gets better every day," she said. "We both are kind of like pinch me in the fact that we truly found like a best friend and someone that we want to ride the rest of this life out with together. It's pretty amazing." Prior to being with Bellino, Jansen dated RHOC star Shannon Beater for 3 years. When Bellino returned to the show for a season 18 stint, a lot of the drama surrounded Beater and her not getting along. Although Bellino left after season 18, she is reportedly planning to return for season 20. An outlet detailed that production has begun eyeing Bellino to come back to follow her pre- and post-marital journey with Jansen. Read more at OK. Get OK's biggest scoops and scandals delivered right to your inbox. Sign up now. Alexis Bellino is proving once again that she was never just a friend of. She's still very much a main event. The former Real Housewives of Orange County star turned Sin City siren this weekend as she celebrated her upcoming wedding to fiancé John Jansen with a lavish Las Vegas pre-wedding extravaganza that could rival any Bravo finale, from private suites to champagne towers taller than Alexis' highest Louboutin heels. This wasn't just a party, it was a declaration. The Bellino-Jansen wedding train has officially left the station, and it's blazing straight toward glitter, drama, and unapologetic opulence, a Vegas takeover fit for a Bravo royalty. The festivities kicked off at the Wynn Las Vegas, where Alexis checked into a sprawling penthouse suite overlooking the Strip, complete with rose petals, monogrammed silk robes, and custom cookies iced with caricatures of Alexis and John in tux and veil. Only Alexis could manage to turn baked goods into high glam. Sources say guests were greeted with mini shots of tequila stamped with gold foil tags that read, "Till Jansen do us part." Subtlety? Never heard of her. Alexis stunned in a silver sequined jumpsuit with a plunging neckline that could have its own storyline. John arrived in a crisp white blazer, and the kind of confidence only a man dating 2 former RHOC legends could possess. Yes, that John Jansen, Shannon Beater's ex, the man who went from heartbreak to headline in 0.5 seconds. But Saturday night he wasn't Shannon's ex. He was Alexis's future, champagne. Confetti and cameos as midnight approached. Alexis and John descended into a private members-only lounge, where a live jazz rendition of Beyoncé's Crazy in Love welcomed them like royalty. The couple danced under a rainfall of metallic confetti while guests filmed every second, because in Bravo culture, if it's not captured in slow motion on Instagram, did it really happen? And speaking of Instagram, eagle-eyed fans noticed a familiar face slipping into the venue. former RHOC firecracker Emily Simpson. Whether she was there as guest or future storyline is yet to be confirmed. But whispers say Bravo cameras may have been lurking behind the potted palms. Also spotted, Alexis's twin boys decked out in mini tuxedos and her daughter McKenna holding a diamond-studded bride clutch that likely cost more than most people's vacations. It's called legacy branding. Let's talk about that cake. Because no Alexis Bellino celebration is complete without towering extravagance. The couple unveiled a 6-foot wedding cake, despite the actual wedding not having happened yet. Layers of vanilla champagne sponge were wrapped in edible glitter and topped with a spinning crystal topper engraved Bellino, Jensen. That arrow may as well have pointed directly at every woman who ever doubted Alexis. Guests roasted marshmallows over indoor fire pits, sipped cotton candy-infused Prosecco, and placed bets at blackjack tables custom-wrapped in photos of the happy couple. Even the chips were branded, pink for Alexis, navy for John. Alexis naturally won most of the hands. The vibe? Less bachelorette, more Watch What Happens Live wedding edition. While most brides-to-be opt for matching sashes and tiaras, Alexis went full network crossover. A neon sign reading Viva la Bellino glowed beside a step and repeat featuring faux magazine covers with headlines like Bellino back on top and Jansen finally rewarded. Guests posed like it was a reunion taping, and in a classic Bravo move, Alexis ended the night with a toast that started sweet and ended spicy. "To my soulmate John," she began, holding her champagne flute high. "People say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but this love is coming home with me." She paused, a dramatic pause worthy of producer sound effects. "And to anyone still talking? Keep watching, we're just getting started." Cue applause. Cue hair flips. Cue collective gasps from the fandom. Shannon who? Of course the internet had opinions. Shannon Beador's name trended within minutes of the first photo drop. Some fans sympathized with her rumored heartbreak. Others argued that John had traded storm clouds for sunshine. As for Alexis, she stayed unbothered, posting a boomerang of herself blowing a kiss, beneath a sign reading second. Chances hit different in sequence, whether the optics are messy or fabulous depends on which Housewives camp you belong to. But one thing is undeniable. Alexis and John know how to command a storyline. Wedding predictions, over the top or televised. If this is the pre-wedding warm-up, the actual ceremony is destined to be broadcast-worthy. Expect fountains. Expect doves. Expect at least one former housewife in tears, one in feathers, and one in confessional mode before dessert is served. Will Bravo cameras roll? Will Andy officiate via hologram? Will Shannon send flowers or cease and desist? Time will tell. But if Vegas proved anything, it's that Alexis Bellino is officially back in full force. Not just as a housewife, not just as a comeback queen, but as a bride ready to rewrite every headline.